Well, this is Galiya at the Almaty train station. She was going to travel to her hometown of Aksai um, last week, I guess it was, but with the riots in Almaty, that had to be postponed. But at the same time, I was able to get my passport back. It was being well, my visa was being extended, and without it, I couldn't travel. But anyway, it turned out that yesterday we were able to fly from Almaty to a city called Yurosk, and then from there, after that 3 hour flight, then take a 2 hour taxi ride. Actually, it turned out we were going to take a taxi, but one of Galia's relatives, I guess, I don't know. I never was properly introduced, so relative, friend, relative, whatever, was there anyway and took us to Oxai. Anyway, I want to get Galiya, since she took most of the photos and stuff. I want to get her into the video about her house in Oksai. So this photo is taken from her kitchen, looking into the dining area and on into the living room area. You see, it's quite large. It's not quite as large as I recalled it being, but it is quite large. And uh, and so this is where most of the activities, home activities, take place here. Um, She obviously got my photo as I was doing some work on my computer. So that's my contribution. Although I'm going to add a couple of photos that I end up taking. I'll explain those when I get to them. Looking back from the living room area back towards her kitchen. And anyways, she did some remodeling last year, I think it was. So it looks quite nice with the updated um, cupboards and so forth. This picture is a little bit hard to. This is one I took. A little bit hard to quite perceive properly because this is part of a wall going away from me. I was actually aiming at this part here, from here to here. This is the width of an interior wall that Glia made, which is I'll show in another photo. My estimate now is 18 inches from here to here, and then this wall is going away from me, this direction. So this part of the wall is going away from me to the left. This part is going right away from me to the right, and then the this is part of the wall of the living room area. But anyway, so this is the thickness of an interior wall in her home. Here is where I reached from the kitchen over towards the doorway. And so my elbow is right here, and the ends of my fingers are at the other end of this wall. So again, that's where I kind of estimate this about 18 inches from my elbow to the end of my fingers here. And I think there was one more. This is again kind of a 3D. So this is one 18-inch uh, part of the wall, and this is another one because this is kind of it goes into the bedroom area to the left and into the living room to the right. And so this is kind of an entryway. And so you can actually see two pieces of the wall here from two angles. One where it's making the transition into the living room, and one where it's making a transition into the bedroom and bathroom area. After here, I'm going to just add a couple of videos that Galiya made on her phone. Anyway, just we have not gotten any photos from the outside yet. We had to walk through snow about 3 feet deep to get to the doorway last night. Um, if we could have seen better, there were some trails we could have walked on. But anyway, it's the house is pretty well surrounded by snow right now, so we haven't ventured out very much to take pictures from the outside. But you get a good idea of what she did on the inside. And as I've told most of you in the past, She was working as a single mom and making not very much money. She's trying to calculate what she was making in today's dollars, and um, in the past she estimated it like $138, but she said actually, well, in today's dollars, it might be a little bit more than that. But that's how much she was making a month, and taking care of her two sons and paying her other bills. But she was always putting aside a little bit of money each month to build her house, and she was committed to having a home for her sons. And so she, would buy a little bit each time, and when she had a little more, when the days were a little bit longer, she'd put a lot of time into building the house. So it took her 7 years to build this house. She made the adobe bricks that these walls are made out of, exterior and interior, and as well as learning uh, how to work on electricity and plumbing and welding and all sorts of stuff in building her house. And I think she's a tremendous example of somebody who can accomplish, who believes that she can accomplish anything if she just works hard enough. And this was one of her dreams that she accomplished in her lifetime. Um, so let me see. I guess that was the last one I had. So I'm going to add to it her videos that give you a little bit different perspective.
Нет, это просто несколько уколов головоньки, но я просто не думаю, что так получится. Толь, что делать, Толь? Ну ничего, малыш, в крайнем случае свадьбу перенесем. Я не хочу переносить свадьбу. Через неделю точно произойдет. Ну на следующей неделе, на собственную свадьбу буду уродом. Стоп! Какой болван, у меня же есть средство потрясающее. Это же практически панацея. Какое средство? Ну какое? Портативный электрофорез, так? Ну что, от этого помогает. Ну ты всему помогает. Ложись. Ложись. Расслабляйся. Так, и думай только хорошим. Ага. Через час будешь как я.
My mom's bedroom.
Okay, well, that's kind of a tour of most of the house. I have to apologize for not getting the outside yet. I'll add that later. And she didn't do a video or a picture of the bathroom. It's a large bathroom with a full-size tub and sink, toilet, and washing machine and everything are in there. But not real glamorous, so I guess she decided to skip that. She also has, like we have in Nevada, she has a shipping container for storage outside in the backyard. There's even I guess from before she finished her house, there's a outhouse in the backyard. Has a second bathroom, so and it's a large backyard. And the house is and the lot is totally fenced and secure. So anyway, it's a nice place, and she did a wonderful job on it. and I'm proud to be married to somebody who has that kind of commitment to achieving things that are important in her life. Anyway, that's the tour of our house. I wish we could move it to Almaty. Anyway, maybe it'd be nice to find something like this there.